Today I've been watching the time on a clock that presents itself like something from the future. Yes, I'm talking about the pixel art Divoom Timesgate. Now, I'm no stranger to the world of Divoom products, especially having tried and tested the Divoom Ditto Bluetooth speaker all those years ago. And with this latest release, it would appear the company has made me gasp once more. Starting off with what you actually get in the exquisite box, which I really must say is the perfect example of how you can ship an item. Well, we get the Divoom Timesgate, one USB-A to USB-C power cable, and finally a user manual. But let's get back to basics. What exactly is this high-tech looking piece of artistry? Well, it's a clock. It doesn't sing, it doesn't dance, and it doesn't have games. But one thing I will say it has is style. And yes, it really does. Concentrating on the build formation, this constructed timepiece is eccentric with its beaming 5 displays, almost vascular light formation, and contemporary design, becoming an instant talking point when it is spotted shimmering brightly on your desk or even shelf. The exterior casing is only plastic, which I must admit I was a little disappointed with because I thought it was going to be constructed of metal and glass. Nonetheless, I assume that this outer exterior is not only cheaper in terms of production costs, but also keeps the cost down for us consumers. It does still feel very robust either way, and even though it is only plastic, I don't think it takes anything away from this piece of captivating art. Housed inside the body is the pre-mentioned 5 LCD displays, which offer full colour 128 by 128 pixel art, animated GIFs or even photographs. And yes, the quality is pretty sharp. Don't expect stunning 8K visuals, but to the naked eye its clarity is uniquely satisfying for such a small display. And whatever you do wish to stylize these screens with, when they work together with the content of your choice, it does exert exceptional quality. Surrounding these miniature panels is an array of RGB lights, drawing your eyes even more so towards the creative craftsmanship. They are on the side, the inside, the exterior, all carefully placed to highlight this thing of practical beauty. And yes, you'll be glad to know they are customizable. From the overall brightness to the colours to which lights you actually want to personalise. There are limitations of course to exactly what you can produce, but overall it's still a gracious feature. Looking at the top is where you will find 5 buttons, which all have multiple purposes. Carefully indented to match the overall experience of the futuristic design, you can operate the lights, switch your clock on and off, change the mode, and even choose the universal brightness of the ambient lighting. But surely you can't operate everything from just these meticulously placed keys. And yes, you are right, because the brain over the Divoom Timegate is actually housed in the Divoom app. And this is where your true creativity to work alongside this piece of apparatus can come to life. You have the pixel art design tools to draw your masterpieces with, or you can just browse the community and download other designs from around the world. You can animate, you can share, basically whatever is lingering in your artistic mind can be shown through the eyes of this freedom tech. Only held back by the space of the 1.44-inch modules, there is still plenty of room as well as functionality to make the Timegate your own. There is even the pre-installed Divoom customizations that are also found in the app. Whether you are a cyberpunk fan or want to add an artistic touch to your holiday decor, or just simply know what place you are at in the day. But still, for such a stunning design with an accompanying app, is that all it does? Well, once more I'll be happy to tell you, it even has a nice little selection of general features too. Via the app you can choose to have RSS feeds, currency exchange rates, stock market values, and yes, even cryptocurrency prices. Or maybe you are a social influencer who wants to proudly display their current list of accomplishments in terms of subscribers or likes or even followers. Then you can always just be the modern or casual or even simplistic user and display your family members' favourite pictures along with the time, date and even the weather. So we've spoke about the design, the motives, the production and even the beauty of this artwork. But I'm afraid I do have to admit it isn't a 100% perfect masterpiece, as I feel there are a few additions that could be implemented if they were ever to create a Timesgate 2.0. For example, with it being a clock, you are slightly limited to where you can place it because it must be connected to a power supply at all times. I would have also liked it to somehow feature a speaker so you can listen to the radio that is actually presented in the Divoom app. However, so far these are my only two miniature flaws that I've discovered whilst using Divoom's wonderfully presented pixel art informative display. So overall, is this simplistic yet stunning gadget worth it? Well, if you have an office, a gaming setup or just want a little something to brighten that dark corner up, then this could be your answer. Because even though it is just a clock, I feel it to be a little more. It has the practical uses of a mechanical timepiece, but with the additional wonders of a modern and digital display. You have the numerous options of stylising the screens, as well as its surrounding lights, all brought together in a mesmerising layout. If you want a stopwatch, a scoreboard, it's all here. Even a noise meter, if you want it. The app is simple to use and helps to bring out your creative side with the optional pixel art creations. Plus, with the added ambient lighting effects beaming out from this almost unnatural yet picturesque tabletop contraption, you really do have something that will not only stand out, bring style and sophistication to your close surroundings, but most importantly, it will also tell you the time. Now, before I go, just a quick thank you to Divoom for sending us their Timegate to review, but also please note that even though this was sent to us for the purpose of this video, my opinions expressed are purely my own and completely impartial. However, if you do have any questions or comments, then please feel free to post them in the comment section below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to show your appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. But until next time, thank you all for watching and I'll see you at some point very soon. Thank you.